Hello, this is Alex Tremble, and I'm the founder and CEO of GPS Leadership Solutions. GPS Leadership Solutions is a organization that's focused on helping individuals like you identify your goals and identify strategies to reach your goals so you can be as successful as you want to. Now, though I generally work with government officials, senior level officials, I am an avid mentor, so I love to help anyone who's interested in learning. So that's why I love that I'm being asked to do this today. Secondly, how do I spend the majority of my day? Well, this may sound crazy, but a lot of my day is actually spent on YouTube or Instagram or even Facebook sometimes. My job is to help other people. And the way I help them is to have the information that they need that I can actually just share with them. So I spend a lot of my time just reading and listening to again, the YouTube videos and podcasts and whatever I can do that's going to share some new techniques and strategies and ideas with me so I can learn them, I can understand them, and then share them with my clients. That's where the majority of my time is spent. The rest of my time is spent actually just talking. And I love talking. So I generally am on a stage or in front of a classroom or sometimes even on a phone. But really, it's in front of people, helping them understand how they can identify their goals and how they can get there. I generally focus on leadership development, whether it be political savvy, networking, mentoring, and really all inclusively how to influence people, how to help people know what the right thing is to do. So that's where the majority of my time is spent. Education. Yes, you can do this field. You can be in this field with a lot of different educational backgrounds, but I always recommend that people try to do psychology or sociology. At least take some of those classes, because at the end of the day, what this is understanding what motivates people, what encourages people, what makes people shut down, what makes people work well in groups and collaborate. And if you take a sociology class and a psychology class, you'll be able to understand how the individual thinks on his or her own, as well as how the individual thinks within a group setting. And then that's all we generally are, right? We're always either by ourselves or with a whole bunch of people. So understanding those two things is really helpful in going down this road. I'd also say in general, understanding how to be empathetic and understand where people are coming from and just having good relationships with people. So what can you do as a middle schooler to help push you in this direction? I love that question because I have the perfect answer, I believe. I would strongly recommend that you do a little bit of research, right? I want you to find the best person who's doing what you want them to do, right? What you want to do right now. Just say a list of 5 to 10 people. Whoever is doing what you want to do, who's successful at it, I want you to write their name down. Now you have that list. Again, make sure you talk to your parent and all this stuff like that, but reach out to those people. I can tell you there are so many wonderful people out here who know so much information that they're willing to share with you for, not for at no cost. They want to help you, but most people are afraid to reach out to them, so they never do. And I can tell you, for me personally, that's how my career took off so early in my life, is because I saw people who I knew I could learn from. And instead of being afraid, I reached out to them. I called them, I emailed them. And then, the reality is not everyone returned my calls or emails, but you know what? A number of them did. And if I had reached out to none of them would have. So I benefited and I lost nothing because I didn't know the other people already. So I didn't lose anything. So please just identify those people who you think you can learn from and take the risk. Be courageous, reach out to them and just ask them, hey, I'm interested in what you want to do. I'm a middle schooler. I love to do what you do. How can I start my career started? So that's what I would recommend. And finally, something interesting about me. I am the oldest of 6 kids. So I spent a lot of my time trying to get my siblings, my sisters and brothers, 4 sisters, 1 brother, to not fight each other. So I actually think I learned the skills I learned through helping them understand and see other person's perspective. When my sister was mad at my brother, oh, he's doing this or she's doing that. And I was able to sit them down and say, look, so what's the problem? Why are you upset? And they would tell me why I was upset. And I go to the other person. Why are you upset? Oh, they tell me why I'm upset. And I can sit them down together. And I was able to get them to talk to one another instead of yelling at one another. And they always came to a relatively positive solution to the problem. So I think that's interesting about me. Also, I love cartoons. I love Dragon Ball Z, so I consistently watching that, and One Punch, and probably a bunch of other anime cartoons. So hey, look, I definitely recommend that you go down the path of being a speaker, being an author. I've written 2 books already, so I strongly recommend that you do that. Another thing that would be helpful is if you subscribe to my YouTube page. I post videos like this all the time, teaching networking and leadership and how to reach your goals. So subscribe to that. You can find me at Alex D. Tremble on YouTube. But till then, as always, stay strong, stay positive, and definitely stay moving.